Things you need to know before you start dating. So we'll go through these principles, and I'd like for you just to give your honest opinion about these different principles and insights as we develop this package that we can deliver to the middle schools and to the high schools. Okay, so number one, principle number one is do not follow your heart, lead your heart. In other words, do not make decisions based on emotion, make decisions based on wisdom. Our emotions are unstable, and therefore decisions that are made purely on emotions are usually bad decisions. Blindly following your heart is a terrible way to live. Your emotions can get you into a lot of trouble. So, what do you guys think about that?
I think you should, like, obviously if your heart tells you something, you shouldn't exactly ignore it. You should think about what your heart's telling you to do before you actually do it, because it can be a bad idea. And, like just think about what you do before you actually do it.
Yeah, and I think it's important to think about like the person who they are, like with their personality, not just like how they look. I think
you need to have a fine line between what they're feeling and what they're thinking, because I think they're different.
But sometimes you have to go with your gut feeling, like Morgan said before, that sometimes there's just a feeling, but definitely think about it before.
Good points. Very good points. Very good points. Number two is just because you feel very physically attracted to someone does not automatically mean that they are a good fit for you. Often, even poison is wrapped in beautiful wrapping paper. Things are not always what they seem to be. The things that look good to us are not always good for us. What do you guys think about that?
I mean, if someone looks good on the outside, doesn't mean they're necessarily good on the inside. So you have to find someone that's good on the inside, and then once you find someone good on the inside, you'll become more physically attracted to the outside.
I agree with that. It's more about like the compatibility between you and the other person, not just obviously not just the way they look.
It's like the wrapping paper analogy. You don't know what's inside until you open it, until you understand who the person is, even if it's pretty or not pretty on the outside. If you open it up inside, it could be anything. It could be amazing.
Just because someone's looks really good doesn't mean that your relationship will turn out really good.
Good points. Number three, a relationship that is based solely on romantic feelings and physical attraction will last only as long as those emotions last. There must be a strong foundation of friendship in order for the relationship to survive and thrive. What do you guys think about that?
If you don't actually like the person and you're just romantically attracted to them, you're going to get over it a lot faster, and you're not going to be as happy if you don't actually like who the person is.
I have personal experience with this one. I've been in a relationship for 4 years, and we didn't start as friends, but we've built a really strong relationship since. So I don't think that your relationship will die if you aren't friends, but you definitely need to take the time to get to know the person and create that strong relationship in order for your relationship to survive.
And I think the backbone of the relationship should be the friendship, so that when things get harder, grow older, you still have friendship to lean on.
The emotions are always changing, so one minute you feel one way, the next minute you feel another, but if you have friendship, you always feel that bond you have together, even if the emotions aren't as strong as they were at one point.
Very true. Number four, marry your best friend. Take time to really develop a strong friendship before you proceed into a romantic relationship. What do you guys think about that?
I agree with this statement. I think you should definitely marry your best friend. Like Lexi said before, you need a strong backbone, which is your relationship, which is your friendship, to lean on if things get tough, and that happens in a relationship, a marriage.
And your best friend is usually someone you feel most comfortable around, so you want to always feel comfortable and not feel like you have to always impress the person you're marrying.
I generally always want to be with your best friend. So if you always want to be with a person, then it's not going to be you being forced to hang out with them. You're gonna want to hang out with them.
Yeah. And I don't think it's a bad thing to like start slowly with the friendship before proceeding into a romantic relationship. Like that works for a lot of people. So whatever works, but you have to make sure you know the person and have that strong friendship bond.
Very good. Number 5, being with no one is better than being with the wrong one. Take your time. Do not rush into a relationship. And always remember, marriage is grand, but divorce is 50 grand. What do you guys think about that?
I think that being with the wrong one is definitely worse than being with no one. If you have an unhealthy relationship, it takes a toll on your life and on your emotions, and you will just be unhappy all the time.
And getting out of a relationship is a lot harder than getting in one. So to make sure it's the right one.
Yeah. And I think it's important also for like teens our age not to try to rush into a relationship. Like when it happens, and when it does, then that's great. But I don't think there's a point in trying to force it upon yourself because you have so much time.
Like Maxine was saying, like if you're with the wrong person and it's unhealthy, it will influence the rest of your life. Like it might influence like your work or your schoolwork or your grades because they're so negatively impacting you. So it will impact the rest of your life.
Powerful points, very powerful. Number 6. For a relationship to be healthy, the couple must have the same core values, or else the relationship will be toxic. What do you guys think about that?
I mean, if people have the same core values, there'll be less things to fight about if they believe in the same things.
And I think it's easier when you have the same core values to like work on the same situations together and just be more compatible. I just feel like it works a lot better and it's a lot easier for the couple when they're both backing each other up on the same things.
Yeah?
Yeah, but if people don't agree on the same things, there's going to be more arguments and more fights over what they think is right.
Yeah?
I agree with all.
All that? Yeah. So question for you. Of course, don't mention any names or anything, but just from your experience of like what you've seen in other people's relationships, what are some of the disconnects of values that you've seen that have caused issues in other people's relationships? Like over what particular value did it cause?
Like religion and work ethic.
And I'm not sure if it's speaking up very well, so if you can speak a little bit louder to take over it. Yeah, okay, yes,
like,
speak up.
religion and work ethic, people have to come to.
I think the way they live their life health-wise, so if they smoke or not.
I was going to say like health too, so not just like drugs and stuff like that, but just like the way you eat, like healthy exercise, stuff like that too.
Good, very good. Yeah, good points. Number 7 is this. The primary goal of marriage is not to make you happy, but rather the primary goal of marriage is to make you strong. Because marriage will test and refine your patience and endurance and love and compassion and forgiveness and discipline and faith. Of course, as you become strong, you will ultimately experience more happiness. But happiness is not the primary focus. Your character is the primary focus. So always examine your motives and make sure that you are following the right motives. Always ask yourself, am I being motivated by love or by lust? Is my true intention giving or is it getting? I know this one can be a little controversial, but so what's your honest opinion about this?
I think you should be with someone that's going to motivate you in the right direction. It's going to push you to do things that will benefit you in the end, like not exactly in the moment, but it will end up helping you in the long run because they just want the best for you.
Yeah, I think you should be with someone that motivates you and helps you reach your full potential and your best interests. Even though it's sometimes hard to see what it day by day, but in the long run, definitely for the best interest.
Yeah,
together to like the other ones too. Even if you feel like you really like someone and they're jogging you in the wrong direction, it's not a good relationship to be in. You want to make sure that it's pushing you to the same place.
Yeah, if you're moving forward, ultimately you will become happy, even though that's not your main focus. But just like the way your partner leads you will eventually make you happy.
Yeah. So this is very, very deep, very deep. Well, what do you guys think about this thing when it talks about like the intention, like having the right intention? I mean, so do you feel as though, from what you've seen and what you've experienced, do you feel as though there are people that kind of get into relationships with the wrong intention, the wrong motives, like they just want, you know, so.
They just want the support system and to have someone without really thinking what they actually want.
Yeah, some people are so afraid of being alone that they'll get into any relationship even if it's obviously not good for them.
Yeah. So now, number eight. Physical attraction is common, but mental connection is rare. What do you guys think about that?
I mean, I think it's hard to find someone that you feel like so compatible with, and like it's hard to find someone that you can get close enough with where you have that stable friendship, but also that romantic relationship, obviously too. But you can see someone and think they're physically attractive. That doesn't mean that you'll have that great connection with them.
Yeah, you can think people are physically attractive just by looking at them. Like, I think Zac Efron is very physically attractive, but there's no mental connection. I've never talked to him, but so I think anyone can be physically attracted to anyone, but the mental comes after too.
And so it's hard finding someone that has the same core values as you because every person is different. So you find someone that has the most similar core values to you know that it's kind of meant, like you mentioned too earlier.
Yeah, like what Madison said, you can find anyone physically attractive, but the mental connection is hard to find.
Very good. Good point. Very good point. Number 9. Physical attraction clouds judgment. Physical attraction clouds judgment. What do you guys think about that?
And if there's someone that's like very attractive, obviously you're gonna be like, oh, this person's so attractive, there's nothing wrong with him. So you're not gonna see like his or her flaws because you think they're so attractive.
Yeah, amazing. Do you feel as though at times physical attraction could be kind of like so overwhelming that it's kind of like you're intoxicated, like? I mean, or like where?
Sometimes I think for physical attraction, people are always trying to impress other people rather than just making themselves happy. Because like, if someone's dating a super like attractive person, they're more worried about what like Maxine, if I was dating a really attractive guy, I'd be more worried about what Maxine would think, and if the guy's not mental, like, there's no mental connection, I wouldn't feel happy when I'm with him, but I would feel happy when, like, comparing, I guess.
Oh, I see. So you feel, that's a very good point.
It'd be like, I'd be with someone super attractive, even if their personality wasn't good, to maybe impress other people.
Because it's like in our culture, I guess one of the flaws of our culture is that people tend to judge us based on our partner, like the physical attractiveness of who we're dating, which is like totally wrong, you know, totally wrong. But I mean, we do it, it happens. And I guess in a way too, it's like human nature too, right? Because we all want to be with someone that's beautiful, right? But I feel as though it's kind of wrong how we will, you know, praise people who are with people that are very beautiful, you know? It's kind of like, because, right, beauty's only skin deep, you know? Wow, that's deep. That's so deep. Wow. Number 10. If a man loves a woman's soul, he will end up loving one woman. But if he loves a woman's body, all the women in the world won't satisfy him. Physical attraction is temporary and superficial, but true love lasts forever and is fulfilling. What do you guys think about that?
I think it's true. Yeah.
Like if you love a person for who they are rather than what they look like, because like you get sick of stuff easily. Like if there's a picture on the wall and you see it every single day, you're going to want to change the picture. So it might be the same thing for this for number 10. Yeah, you might not get sick of what you're seeing, but if you love someone for who they are, you're never going to get sick of that.
Yeah. So if you see someone for who they truly are, and the compatibility thing again, like they're compatible with them, because the physical attraction definitely fades with time. So it's very important to love someone who they are.